Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the Salomon Villain, a park board that's been in their line for a while now. This board is available in 147, 150, 153, 155, 158, 155 wide, and 158 wide. This board features Salomon's Rock Out Camber, which is a flattened out camber into a rocker in the tip of the tail. Basically, it's cam rocker with camber 2.0, so it doesn't have that aggressive hump in the middle of it. Makes it easier to load up, you still get a lot of spring and snap, and you get a little more play out in the tip and the tail. I rode this board on a mostly bluebird day at Copper Mountain with warmer temps. There's a little bit of wind, there was some chunder, perfectly groomed runs. Snow was kind of starting to get slushy, but it wasn't. And I rode these with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. This board has a true middle of the road park flex, so you get softer tips, stiffening back up through the insert packs in the middle, with a moderate amount of torsional flex. You know, it's kind of what you expect. It's a very predictable board when you ride it. When it comes to stability, you'll notice that there's a little chatter out in the nose and the tail, and you'll feel that under your feet, but it's kind of to be expected. In rutted out terrain, the board's stable enough that it doesn't get bucked around, you don't wash out on it. You know, it's a very predictable board. This board has a very easy to engage camber profile, and when you do, that camber zone meets the rocker zone and it's a flex point that creates snap, so this board will pop easily. You do have to load it a little bit, but not as aggressively as other boards that are more camber dominant. And when you do, it pops well. This is one of those boards that you can send a roller, a cat track, a side hit, and not worry about it. Just go and boost with this board. And when it comes to jumps, small, medium to large-ish, it's good. It's got you covered. You know, the pop on this board is only amplified going off the lip of the jump. It really does want to boost. It's solid. You can send it. With that rocker zone out in the nose and the tail, you've got this nice sweet spot for buttering and pressing and playing around with. It's very easy to engage. What you will notice though is right where that camber zone meets the rocker zone, there's fight. So you will be able to pop out of a butter, you will be able to pop out of a press. It's there, just be aware of it. You know, if you're a little more lazy and laid back, it's probably gonna fight you. It holds a press on a rail exceptionally well. It just feels very secure. And when you get sideways, that camber underfoot just locks in, it holds, it hugs the feature perfectly. You just feel very well balanced on there. I mean, come on, it's Louis' board and he's an urban rider, so you know it can jip. In icy snow or firmer snow or really hard snow, you're gonna realize that the quadrilaser doesn't feel as locked in and engaged as, say, something that has a more radial side cut or tri-radial side cut or magna traction. For some reason, this thing just feels a little bit looser. Softer snow, slushy snow, yeah, it locks in. It locks in well. You can drive a carve with this board easily. It transitions from edge to edge smoothly. It's just, ice fucking sucks with this side cut. And I've said that in other reviews about it, so just be aware of that. So who's this board for? It's for the well-rounded park rat, someone that's going to jump, jib, hit transitions, bonk, go outside the park, play around, butter. I've had a love-hate relationship with this board in the past. Sometimes I've loved it, sometimes I've hated it. This year's, I love for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe it's because it just didn't suck as a board, but there's that. I will say that I'm still not completely sold on the side cut on this board. It's just a little loose on firmer snow, so if you're on the East Coast or you're riding ice, might not be the best, but hey, I live in Colorado. I mean, if it's icy, you just go inside for 10 minutes and then you come out and the snow's magical. Don't ever move here. Just don't ever move here. Comparable boards. The GNU Finest, the Rome Buckshot, the Capita Outsiders. This has been my review of the Salomon Villain. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And If you really want to support us and you want to see us grow out our snowboard channel and our snowboard network and all of our content offerings, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I've got a video over there. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.